Hey YouTube, we're back to Tesseract, War of Being, almost finished up here. On to Burden. Again, this is Tesseract, Burden. Here we go. That bass. Yup, I mean the hi-hat groove. Yup. That's awesome. More of this kind of like muted, plucky guitar work. This is a lower register guitar than they usually do this on. Oh, that's so good. Just that foundation. Adding lots of little stuff in the background. Are we going to stay right here for the chorus too? Very bare bones for, I think this is a pre-chorus. Maybe it's the actual chorus. Good harmony. God, these toms. Ah, yes. Not a huge fan of that chorus, but dude, this verse. Oh my goodness. That guitar lick that they're doing on top of this is so like low register, it sounds like a bass. And then the bass, obviously. I love how he's mixing up the drum beat a little bit too. Just the interplay between the snare and the hi-hat. They're doing a lot of weird vocal effects, or like kind of after production effects. Well, where is this going to lead to? Still going. Dude, this is nice. Really slowed it down. We lost the genty palm muted stuff. We're doing some clean, very clean, high register stuff now. Kind of a, that's got to be a synth. Oh, nice resolution there. I hope this is not it. I loved where they were going with the verse stuff. What do you know, I mean, lifting, elevating, operatic chords, just everywhere. No way that's it. It can't be. It's impossible. Thank you. Dude, now they've added some crunch. A lot of crunch. Dude, this is... Do it. Do it. We're still going up, it's just in a different way. It's so dirty. Back here. I think you all know what I was hoping for there. Really changing up the drum pattern now. Adding a lot of ghosties. Maybe those were always there, I just wasn't paying attention. It certainly seems like the kit work right now is more frenetic than what was going on earlier in the same section. With the kick and the snare. That was an awesome build. Very, just a measured, calm build. This feels good. Love those ghosties. picturing like a drawn out fade, like a hard stop, but it's got like the last note just ring out. Oh, thank you. I love being wrong. I would have just asked for more of this moving kind of riffs, like chunk throughout the song, but that's, again, that's me. God damn, just listen to that. I love those dotted fucking crashes, man. Unless that's a closed hi-hat, I can't tell. It's so snappy. They're just showing off right now. It sounds so good. The kid. That whole fill right there. Ooh. There's what I was looking for. That ringing note kind of extended like that after the hard cut. They did it. They just added, you know, a little bit of eye candy for me. Ear candy. It's gotta be, I mean. Yeah. Hey. One of the better songs in this album. I'm not even gonna bitch about the chorus just because I'm tired of myself doing that. I mean, there was just two very distinct elements to this song. You know, the chill, flowy kind of. I mean, if you want to call that like a genty palm muted thing during the verse, I mean, hell yeah. That's amazing. Just the. It's not complicated. It's not super technical. It's got such a funky, syncopated groove. I mean, you saw me doing the bass bobbing of the head, man, I could eat that all day, every day. It's exactly what I'm looking for in this style of music a lot of times. And not that I want it for the entire song, but just having it there is like I think I called it the foundation, man, that's made for me. And especially the way that they choose to do their mixing, the emphasis on how important that little interplay between the snare and the hi-hat is, right up front in your face in the mix. And, they obviously kind of zoom out when they go to the chorus because they add so many different elements to it. But that dynamic range is something that I've talked about a lot with these guys and bands like Carnival, just the ability to really zero in on just a funky, again, I'll use the word primal groove that really just grabs a hold of you. And then to zoom out big picture with this huge uplifting operatic chorus, soaring, whatever words you want to use to describe that. That's a talent. I mean, that's just great songwriting. It's fantastic. I will say that these guys may rely on it a little bit too much. I mean, I make complaints about bands like Era for doing the same things. Like they're so good at one thing that they'll just do it a lot. It's a complaint just because I listen to them so much. That's on me. But for someone who isn't exposed to them, it'd be like discovering gold or something like that. And it's more of an observation than a complaint. I don't want it to seem like I'm trashing them, but they do it a lot. Just, it's there. They just do it so well. And then again, they always add more and more elements to it as you progress through the song. I think the last round of the chorus had a different, I'm pretty sure it was an entirely different drum pattern that was going on. He added a bunch of ghost notes that carried over into the crunchy stuff. A little bit more frenetic kick drum. It felt a lot different than the other two choruses that came before that. And then again, they always add, different guitar layers. Some are clean, some are a little bit more distorted. And on top of that, they usually have some kind of a synth. I think it's always a synth, and then sometimes they'll make it sound like keys or just kind of like a droning, some kind of tone in the background. And again, that adds so much. It's a subtle layer that is, it's more of a focus than some bands, but it's not the focus of their mix, obviously. And it's so well done. It adds to that encompassing full effect during all of those choruses that I keep going on and on about it. I just love it. And then obviously the end where they really just chunked it up. Uh, I mean, I want that more often in songs like this when the chorus starts to drag on me. But again, that's personal preference. I'm not paying attention to what he's saying. The message he's delivering is clearly important. I am just not looking for that. That's on me. So it probably would not be as effective. Meaning his vocal delivery and the words that he's saying, the message he's delivering would not be as effective if it was kind of buried by a crunchy, genty, palm muted, guitar lick right there, which, hey, I'm okay with, but that's not the point. It's just an observation that I would look for myself, but it doesn't detract from, what they're doing overall. These guys are master technicians. I keep going on and on about how well they execute their intentions, or it seems like they execute their intentions. I mean, there's a lot of times you can listen to music and you can just tell that it's so formulaic, and they're just doing it because, hey, we have a hook, we have a verse, we have a chorus, we have a verse, we have a chorus, we have a bridge, and then we have a final chorus, blah, 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 something like that. And, not even that they're trying intentionally to stay away from that, but they're just incorporating so many other elements that to structure that, that aren't, I don't know, they don't feel contrived. They feel organic is probably the best way I can put it, which is funny because I'm sitting here, talking into a laptop and listening to or music on a phone, but it does sound very organic. The structure of the song itself, as it's slowly building and building, and then that dynamic range again just makes it feel so cohesive. I'm rambling at this point, but it's very, very well done, and songs like this are a fantastic example of it. What was this, Burden? Tesseract, Burden. Yes, Tesseract, Burden. Thanks for watching.